Alright, we back. I hold on. Hold on, let me see something, bro. Okay. Bro, I don't know, it just seemed a little too far. I don't know, is this too far? Because this blocks it. Hold on. If I lower it enough. Nah. I just have to rock it like this. Alright, we back. We gonna be playing. Not playing, we gonna be doing an AI King Von and some other people chat by. Okay. We're gonna be starting problems, bro, I swear. Yo, bitch. I ain't signing. You know what? Hold on. Stop talking. I guess I gotta sign. Okay, I'm signing. At this point, I'm just gonna sign in. I don't really care. I don't really care, bro. The show must go on. Continue. Yo. Okay, let me reconnect it real quick. Yo, bitch. What you talking about? What you want?
Watch your mouth before. Ain't no bitch here.
Like they can't do his actual voice up on this phone, sitting it on. But if you don't, oh, nah, oh, boy, yeah.
Say that again. If you want to go inside with broken shit. These kids ain't got no.
What you talking about, bro? What you mean, daddy, bro? You gay? I don't even know. Wait, it's a time limit. Hold on. God, it's a time limit we can do on this. Hold on. Yo, what's good, Twinsy? Is a time limit? Okay. Hold on. Let's just do a different character, bro. I mean, a different thing. All right, hold on. Let me set this up real quick. Soda, bro. Dang. Oh, bet. Hold on. Let me give me a new one. Hold on. Share that mud. Fine. Yo, I asked for King Von. Who are these people? Who are these? Okay. King Von ain't working. Niggas LeBron. Oh yeah, we ain't doing this. They don't even got LeBron. How you got a bunch of characters? You only got LeBron. How you ain't even got LeBron, bro? If you don't got LeBron, you at least got Jordan. Like, kind of gay. Asking me. What's the first one? Probably Buzz. Yeah, check. All right, bro. Let's see someone else. Yeah, I don't know. All right, bro. Hold on. Let me see something. Oh. Roll out like crazy. Hey. Roll out like bye. Hey. Can't even read it out loud no more. That's it. Inside now. Kids, stay out here. And demo. Watch your sister. He acting like I'm one of his kids, bro. I ain't one of your kids. But back up. Alright, let's try something else. Bruh. Okay, that's one already. Alright, let's do the first one. Oh, you. Right, every single time. It was late. One more step and he's dead. Who the hell are you? Yo, what? What you talking about? What? Watch your mouth, punk. I said stop moving. This ain't your business. What? Shut. Yo. Yeah. Oh. What? You got some nerve. I'll shoot you too if you keep on disrespecting me. Came on with it, just shot me on. Just like, you ain't go to jail for nothing, bro. I don't know, bro. I think they care. I think they care that it's broken, bro. Me personally, I think they care they're broken. Let me why that. Let me hold on. Hey, hold on. You know what? I got a better idea for this stream. I'm just gonna react to some King Von clips or something. I'm just gonna. Hey, King Von clips. Hold on. I want to get some longer. Hold on. What is it? Keep on. Alright, let's just look at this for a minute. Hold on. Well, I got it.
It's our King Von's most disrespectful moment. First up, we gotta talk about Von disrespecting FBG Wooski. Because back in the day, Wooski was walking on King Drive, his ops territory, and some old members were standing outside. Police were also nearby.
Bruh, if you've been in block, just leave, bruh. Like, you gonna get shot, bruh. At that point, just go. Like, I don't care what kind of beef. After that, it's gotta have an epiphany or realization. Hold up. Why am I here? Why am I here?
So nobody wanted to let off shots since they automatically would have got booked. So instead of doing that, King Von and Wooski walked up to each other and started hands. Other Roblox members jumped in since they wanted to do Wooski bad. And things got so bad that the police eventually had to go over there and break everything up. And a few years after all of this, I'm live when a troll mentioned Wooski's name.
This say she love Wooski. We don't even know no more Wooski. It's slow. Hey, Wooski can't tell y'all ass one day. He ain't tell that he too dumb to remember. I would punch up.
But Wooski said differently in an
Obviously, if you ain't shoot him, then he must not hate that too much.
interview with Cam Capone News because he claims he was doing Von bad in the fight.
Standing right there, and the police pulled up, and they thought they was just gonna stand right there. We got the whooping their.
After the interview hit the net, many O-Block members said Wooski was capping and didn't beat Von up. Shoebox Baby said only the guy touched up bad that day. Another member said that Wooski threw a brick in the fight. But that ain't the only time Von disrespected Wooski. Since him back again, he raps that Wooski feel this one. I bet Wooski still twitching. He changed, something different. Here, he was making fun of Wooski over a dark incident that had happened to him. Because on the day before Dooski's funeral, O-Block members were seen FaceTiming Wooski and letting him know they had a surprise for him. So the day of Dooski the man's funeral, something could happen at any moment. And it turned out to be true. Because when Wooski stepped outside during the funeral to smoke a cigarette, 4 men in hoodies ran up and sprayed the church up. Wooski was hit in the head, and 5 other people leaving the building after the service were also hit.
This afternoon, there were a total of 6 people who were shot outside the church. It was a pandemonium, a scene of pandemonium right after that happened.
Thankfully, no one died in this situation. And even the shooting, the injury was so bad, he had no choice to leave the streets alone for a little while. But Von didn't care and continued dissing Wooski on social media, saying the shooting changed him into and that Wooski didn't want to diss him anymore.
Super gangster because he shot in his head, so now he's stupid.
Was way worse because he dissed him in multiple songs. Since in a song with Slim Santana, he says, "Caught that boy right by that bus. This is last stop." But Von could also be referring to Lil Mark, who was Tuka's brother, because 2 years after what happened, something similar happened to Lil Mark, because on March 28th, 2014, Lil Mark was shot at a bus stop on the south side of Chicago. And one way that a man pulled up and opened fire. And after shooting Lil Mark, he fled away in a minivan. Police later found the van burning in flames, but Von also threw shots at Tuka in another song, saying, "Tuka in my lung." I say that every time, because he got smoked. But it doesn't stop there, because there are even a ton of clips of Von trolling and dissing Tuka online like these.
Do all rappers be on IG Live, or is that just NLE Von Homeboy? Those are only 3 people, at least 3 rappers I'll be seeing on live, like IG Live, TikTok Live.
Hey, Tuka, man.
Yo, what is good?
Shoot him again. Shoot him in his head.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Tuka.
And all of the disrespect made people wonder why Von hated Tuka so much. And after dissing him so much, Tuka became a meme on the internet situation, saying she wanted people to stop disrespecting her son.
When you hear people say they're smoking on your son, Tuka,
it makes me upset because, I mean, where do the level of disrespect come? Stop.
Now, let's move on to the time King Von disrespected Lil J, because recently clips have been getting leaked of King Von and some of his jail. And one clip went viral where Von asked the guards to move him into protective custody. Many people say he was doing this since he didn't want to be on the same deck as Lil J, since Von told the guards that Lil J is very sus. And at first, not a lot of people believed Von, since Lil J would always deny the rumors.
Messing with a guy. Let's clear the air on that too. That's like the number one thing people.
I heard it was the most goofy that I ever heard in my life. And I knew it had to come from somebody goofy or something. Never played my name like that, man.
But the truth came out once the clip leaked of Lil J letting a guy sit in his lap.
That's a guy.
And after this clip hit the net, many people said King Von was right this whole time. And even some of Lil gang members were clowning him after seeing that clip.
Let me see you, Jew boy, having a Jew party on the whole in the Cook County, sitting on his lap.
That means that you'll take that anybody, given the time and the place. You the booty man. No,
booty man, bro.
That's the booty man.
The booty
like,
man.
The way he grabbed that man, that like he needed booty more than life itself, gang.
Then, speaking of those jail clips, it's also another incident that got leaked where King Von got very disrespectful with one of his ops in jail because all of the inmates were in a holding cell. And while in the cell, King Von spotted his op, so he slipped out of handcuffs, went over to the corner, and started whooping Freaky and said, F L.A. Capone. But it didn't last long since the police broke everything up and put Von back into handcuffs. Now let's move on to when King Von straight up disrespected K.I. Since in exposing me, he raps, where I killed her, broke her back. King refers to K.I., feared Chirac assassin and member of STL. And she was highly respected among her gang members and almost feared by all the ops, except for King Von. Because in 2002, King Von and Chicago gang member K.I. were in some serious beef, and they wanted each other badly. And the day would finally come on September 25th, 2012, because K.I. had caught the train to go. While on the train, she spotted King Von, one of her main ops. And the time they saw each other, things were on sight. Von punched K.I. in the face multiple times, hit her very bad. And a few hours later, once Von got home, he went to Twitter and explained how things went down. Because he made a tweet saying, "I've died, get whooped on the train lacking. Think about it." K.I. acknowledged what happened with a tweet and said, "My arm up my ear, and I got a bruise on my face." K.I. followed that tweet. Bruise on my face, but ain't tripping that 40 cal, put a hole in that opera's face. Things ain't in there. So on April 11th, 2014.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. Like,
K.I. was gone. Another. She died on the scene at 17 years old. And back in 2021, the Chicago Police Department named Von as the offender.
wait, hold on. Something I want to explain to y'all. Y'all know, like, the government is so powerful. If they wanted the Crips, the Bloods, Pyru, the Black Disciples, the Latin Kings, the Slum, Hoover Crips, if they want any of those people gone, they would have been gone. They would have been gone before the crack epidemic in the 80s, before the 60s, before the 50s, before the 70s, before anything. The government would snatch them out of all their blocks, all they trap houses, snatch them up, burn down, but they would have been dead. If the government wanted King Von to be dead, they'd be dead. If the government wanted rappers that are pushing bad things to black, especially black kids, they'd be dead. But they don't. You know why? Because it's destroying the black community. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it.
Who shot at K.I. And Von has referred to her many times in his songs because in War With Us, he says, put a pretty op in the morgue, call that Drop Dead Gorgeous. And Von used to troll K.I. and call her pretty since he wanted to get close to her so he could set her up. And she most likely knew this since she was never down to meet with King Von. And one of K.I.'s friends interviewed for a documentary about her and said that K.I. felt Von was doing that to try and set her up.
Really liked her. And he was like, well, she too pretty for that. And
hey, man, can you share your number one tip for business success?
Switch to Monday.
Tell her to stop game again, you know.
He liked her as a girlfriend?
Yeah, he wanted to be her boyfriend. She just felt like he was trying to hug and kill her. That's what she told me. She's like, I think he's just trying to kill me. He don't like me. What's the like?
And K.I. started her assassin career after wanting to get rid. This led her to shoot Odie Perry, a member of O-Block. So it makes sense why she thought Von wanted to set her up. And in the same interview, Vine spoke about his situation with K.I.
Be talking on the phone like that's somebody like say somebody you DM been talking to. And then one day they just gone. Now you like, damn, who the f I'm talking to now?
Impressing with Sada, Baby Vine said they called that Brick Menace. Brick is an FBG member who was gunned down back in 2017, along with Kobe Mack on 63rd St. Lawrence. The police found one of them with a wound to the head, lying in front of a house. And the second victim, with a wound, another rapper, King Von, has humiliated multiple.
Like, bro, these, if they would have been brought up in a better place, these people could be much. But they brought up in like the hood, or oppositions and all this. If they're brought up just like, they don't even gotta be the suburbs. They could be brought up in like a less worse hood, like a better hood, and life would be better.
Because in a song named GTA, Vine said he made a diss and now he host, and it happened fast. And FBG Duck was a well-known Chicago drill rapper and one of Vine's most known ops, because he and Vine used to always send shots at each other. But not long after Duck dropped his song, Dead, dissing of O Block's fallen ones, it made them want to get rid of him ASAP, since it was one of the most disrespectful songs ever. And a month later, while FBG Duck was shopping, two vehicles.
I mean, if all of them are like rappers, why is Vine the only one that really get popular for like, you don't see nobody else as popular as Vine?
Was pulled up near him and started opening fire. Duck had taken multiple shots and was later pronounced dead at the hospital. But Vine has and only had beef with Chicago rappers, because he also had problems with YB. Because back in 2020, Vine and Youngboy began beefing after a clip surfaced on the internet when Vine was listening to Youngboy in a playful manner.
I be a straight, my catching is that.
Youngboy never publicly responded to Vine, but many believe he was aware of this. And things between the two rappers were quiet for nearly 2 years, since both rappers were being monitored by police due to their lengthy criminals. But in November of 2020, outside of a lounge in Atlanta, an altercation broke out between NBA affiliate Quando Rondo and King Von, leading to shots being fired and King Von's life being taken. And click this video on the screen right quick. Trust me, you'll enjoy it.
Quando Rondo is with NBA Youngboy? All right, we're gonna watch the video now.
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation.
Like when I woke up, they were telling me that they like only problem you gonna have is just walking again for real.
Get on my side, hear the footsteps. Turn around, the knife is in my throat.
These are rappers' most disturbing survival stories.
My little brother Quan, he only got shot 3 times though, but he got his head.
Starting off with King Yella at number 15, because in the middle of the Chirac War, he did.
Yeah, my young boy, my little brother Quan, he only got shot 3 times, but then said,
"Sir, in his head."
Yeah, in his head.
Is he still alive?
Kinda. Yeah, we don't really know. He ain't never really been the same for you know what I'm saying.
Stop the violence by doing a music video on the south side of Chicago. However, some of the ops didn't like the message he was trying to put out and pulled up to wet up the place. And an hour after it all went down, he hopped on a live to show everyone just how close he came to losing his life.
I'm doing a Black Lives Matter video shooting.
A few years later, he talks about the whole situation with DJ Vlad and said that things were far more disturbing than what wasn't shown on the video.
In 2016, you were filming a music video.
Why isn't he like a Fat Bunny?
I think it was a Black Lives Matter music video, and you got Can you talk about that?
Yeah, I got my stupid ass tried to kill me. We was blicked up. We had, you know what I'm saying? We was piped up, like. But I had gave my mood to one of the guys, Long Live Kobe. So, you know, if you hit a video, like, you know.
His own encounter with the ops in the streets of Chicago. See, Spider was on live, bragging.
It ain't even funny. Like, faking having ops every day because of that. It ain't even funny. Oh, yeah, we gotta watch out for the ops. Like, I don't know, bro. It ain't funny, bro.
how good he was in the hood. What he didn't know was that somebody from the ops block had been watching the whole time and was already close enough to do something about it.
Real wild on BD.
Nah. Somebody asked me, you gonna have? I'm like, hell no, I'm the worst in the hood. Terrible, absolutely insane. Everybody hate me there. Nobody like me. I'm an outcast there. Nope. Not good in the hood. I'm bad in the hood. You know who did? Bet on some Michael Jackson. I'm bad in the hood.
Self, no shirt on under this on BD. They know, hey, you know what they say about them with the hoodie on in the summertime on BD. He ain't out here trying to play. Right up. Come on.
When the clip started popping up, people thought it was just some stunt to promote his career or something. During an interview with Truth Teller.
You know, a couple of years ago, you went viral. I mean, super viral on the internet. I seen like the live of yours where you was hanging on the block, you was talking, you was kicking it. Next thing you know, it was like a big dude.
Bro, yeah.
I seen that. Was that real, Spider?
Yeah, that was real.
That was real?
Yeah.
That wasn't on internet shit, 'cause that looked real.
Nah, hell no, I wouldn't even be playing on the internet. I ain't no actor, bro. You feel me?
Right.
Yeah, that was some, you know, out of what I done been through in my life, that was one recorded as one of the weakest.
Yeah,
for sure.
But things can get even more disturbing when you have to survive through your own demons. And that's exactly what one of the Island Boys had to go through in number 13. See, both Island Boys have had their own addiction problems over the past few years, but Fly Soldier has gone through it the worst. It got to a point where he ended up thrashing his own apartment during a psychotic episode and had to be taken in for a mental health evaluation.
I've been scared. Okay, come on,
Are you alone in the house?
Huh?
Are you alone in the house? You have any firearms on you or anything? Turn around.
Are you arresting?
No, we're making sure that you ain't got nothing on.
Okay, am I detained?
Right. Are you listening to me? Are you alone in the house? You have a call.
I'm doing a skit. Sir, why you walking?
Listen. I need to open the gate.
Sir, why you walking my house?
Listen, I'll give you instructions.
Sir.
Listen, I'll give you instructions to open the gate.
Sir?
I'm telling you to open the gate.
Sir, you don't have a warrant. Sir, you don't need a warrant.
Open the gate.
Okay, I'll open the gate, but sir, you don't have a warrant. You don't have a warrant for the house.
It's okay, man. It's okay. Open the gate.
Okay.
He only saw it as a problem a few months later when he almost lost his life. So he decided to check himself into rehab. When he got out, he linked up with streamer Jack Doherty to do a collab.
Hello, my name is Adam Ferrari, and I'm the CEO of Phoenix Energy. I look forward to you joining us at our next webinar where you can drill.
I swear I could have thought they couldn't.
But fans were extremely concerned about the way he kept nodding off and had to be woken up several times.
That boy like, why is Nate? I don't even know.
Are you good? Hey, you all right?
You wanna go home?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I don't want to go. I want to go home. I want to survive the vibe.
Even after he talked about how disturbing it was during an interview with Hood Rich Kevin, Fly went back to his ways and is on the same path.
Yeah, when I OD'd, right?
Yeah.
I like Jack cried.
He was there.
I don't know, but I don't know if he cried because I heard when people OD, it's traumatic.
Wait, he was there?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, he might have cried because he was just there. You know what I mean?
Right. Like OD is traumatic.
Yeah.
Like, did you OD because you care about me?
Now look, number 12 shows you that no matter where rappers go, there will always be catch them lacking, just like it did for YBN.
All rappers got oppositions, bro. That's like, I don't even know. Shit, I ain't standing in the streets. I don't know how folks be in oppositions. Yeah, street stuff, I don't really about this hood stuff that I do. Street stuff, I'm uneducated. So if any of y'all know anything about how people do, I don't want none. I'm just interested in how. I'm pretty sure ops basically, I sell drugs. This street right here. Somebody else wants the street. So they shoot it up, end up killing one of your homeboys. Take him to the hospital, he dead. And they try to sell on your street. And then shoot them back. Now y'all oppositions fighting for the street, fighting for the turf. So it's like Crips and Bloods.
Almighty J, who was walking through New York City when a group of goons started harassing him for being in their city. That wasn't the end of it though, because later that same day, he got jumped by some different dudes, but they weren't gonna let him walk away so easily.
That's the YB. Take his chance. Take his chance. Take his chance. That's the YB. That's the YB.
That's
Shut the
That's right. They got
YBA, you on my mother. Don't ever try to pull up on a fucking elevator. You drunk.
Not only did they beat him up and snatch his chain, they broke a Henny bottle on his face, slashing him badly and requiring over 300 stitches. Years later, Jay went on to talk about it with DJ Vlad and said he thought it was just another fight until he realized he could have really lost his life.
March 2019, you got a situation in New York City. Where I guess someone tried to rob you of some money and
they did rob me.
They did rob you. Yeah. Well, and jewelry and money could be replaced, but they actually ended up slashing your face.
Right.
300 stitches.
Nah, it wasn't that much.
No?
I had like 14 stitches. I ain't really feel it until like the next day though. Cause my adrenaline was pumped because it started off as like a fight. Like I was really like tussling with and it ended up getting cut up. I hear them talking while I'm laying. They had put like a neck brace on me. I'm like, my neck don't hurt. Like why the fuck they put a neck brace on me? And I hear him talking. They like, yeah, his face bleeding. So I go like this. And I'm like, man, what the hell? So I pull my phone out and I look and I'm like, God damn, my face cut open. I ain't know my face was cut open. Like, my adrenaline was pumping.
Let's move on to number 11, because Lil Reese's survival stories are extremely disturbing. 2019, he was about an hour outside of Chicago heading towards the suburbs when a Chevy Malibu pulled up next to him and let off a total of 26 shots with a drum Reese in the neck, leaving him in critical condition.
The victim's bullet-riddled Cherokee still in the road, surrounded by police who tell WG they are already taking him to South Suburban Hospital in nearby Hazel Crest, bleeding badly from a gunshot wound to the neck.
Making it out alive, he talked about it during an interview, telling the disturbing story of how he managed to survive.
So here you are minding your business, and your whole car is getting shot up. You get shot in the neck. How do you drive yourself to the hospital?
No, I actually got out the car and put my hoodie over my neck because I had people was looking at my neck. I knew something was wrong, so I put my hoodie over my neck, and there was a car behind me. I tried to open the door and get in it and go to the hospital, tell them to take me to the hospital, but I couldn't talk. My voice was graspy at the time. I guess because I was sitting there, I was like, take me to the hospital. Take me to the hospital. I couldn't even talk. I couldn't even answer nothing. So I'm snatching on people's doors. They pulling out for me. So I went to the fourth car. The fourth car that was behind me, it was like 4 cars behind me. The fourth car, dude, like, man, come on, get in. I'll take you. Took me to the hospital. Yeah, I went to the hospital. I was walking in the hospital. Yeah, I was walking in there. I walked in like, I'm walking in the hospital with my thing on my neck, just walking in the hospital.
But dang, bro.
Your Mac.
In the neck and you still alive.
Parallels Desktop makes it simple to integrate Windows apps into your macOS workflow. Install Windows in minutes and stay productive.
But that wasn't the last time Reese managed to survive a situation like that. 2 years later, he was during a deal gone wrong, and he ended up getting grazed in the eye.
3 people were shot on the near north side this morning. One of them rapper Lil Reese.
He was grazed by a bullet, and this is not the first time Lil Reese has been the victim of gunfire.
A passerby managed to capture the whole aftermath on video, and it's pretty disturbing, but just wait till you listen to the whole story from Lil Reese himself.
As we like on the 5th entrance, I run up out the cut and knock my window out by shooting.
It's no New York.
But when he knocked my window out by shooting, yeah, shots get to fast. Now shots going back and forth.
And we just got to number 10, so you know it's just even crazier from here. Because Lil Tony had a disturbing encounter with the devil himself just as he was about to sign his record deal. See, he was invited to do a photo shoot with some dudes who had crazy motion.
I thought I was like, damn, Tom finna die. I was like, these niggas finna shoot me and throw me off.
He thought he was there only for a photo shoot, but ended up going through one of the most traumatic experiences of his life.
I got booked for a photo shoot. They took me all the way up this mountain.
Bro, I have not met a single person that had freeforms and kept them for more than like 2 years. Everybody had freeforms. Only one of my cousins had them for like 8 months, took them out. One of my friends had them for about maybe 11 months took him out. Not more.
I was on top of the mountain. We finished the photo shoot. They have OD cars. They got a 3-seater McLaren. They got a Ferrari. And I'm asking them like, how y'all get all this money? Like, how y'all do this? They like, we do demonic. No, you don't, bro. How you get this money? Don't put me on. I'm trying to get like y'all. Like, nah, we do demonic rituals. And all you gotta let them do is just do what they want to do to you. Just for a night. Basically do some.
The craziest part came when he was trying to escape, though.
I'm like, take me to go get some McDonald's. I'm like, I want to go get some McDonald's. He said,
if someone said, hey, make think about demonic, I'm either caught in the Uber or hopping in my car and I'm rolling away. Said anything about demonic, I ain't gonna be in the car with them. They might put something on my food. I don't know. Anything demonic. This is advice. Anything demonic. Stay away. Be safe and get home.
You're not gonna take you get no McDonald's. We spent all this money to get you up here. It's face change, gang. In front of me. You see Venom? Like
Yeah, like
Spider-Man?
Yeah, from Spider-Man.
Kind of like that. It wasn't like OD, like long, like veins, OD long, like his face. It was probably about this wide. Like, face change. I'm like, what the? Guess what? It's a mailman come out of nowhere. I run up to him like, hey, bro, let me get in the back of your truck. He looking at me like, no. I look at him, I'm like, bro, just let me get in the back of your truck. Bro. Like, please, just take me down to the bottom. He took me down to the bottom, and I called an Uber, and I just left. The whole thing was just, I felt it in my spirit as soon as I got up to the top of that mountain.
Talking about anything demonic, I'm out. All right, see y'all. I ain't gonna say see y'all. I'm just gonna walk away. I ain't dapping. I ain't touching their hands. I ain't touching nobody's hands. Nobody. I'm just leaving.
It was something awesome. Yeah.
People already think that you have to do something demonic to get to that point. Good thing Tony was smart enough to walk away before it was too late. But for number 9, Honeycomb Brazy didn't see the devil. He almost met his maker. See, after getting out of jail in 2017, just before starting with his music career, Brazy got into a bang out with some of his ops. When the car pulled up and opened fire, he was hit a total of 8 times, with one of the bullets hitting him in the head and leaving Brazy in a coma for 9 days. It was a tough time for everybody around him, but he thankfully made a full recovery.
First day out.
Still
You good. I don't know if you're good. Tell me good. 1K.
And years later, Brazy went on Vlad and let people know the situation was so disturbing it could have left him paralyzed for life.
Okay, because when you got shot in the head, you were in a coma for 9 days.
Yeah, like that.
And doctors told you you'd never walk again.
never walk. They said I wouldn't do nothing, bro. They said I wasn't gonna do nothing. Like when I walk, just walking again for real. He like you hit no main artery and shit, though. So you know, I'm like, why would I have a problem walking and then hit the main artery? What y'all talking about? Now I feel like doctors just talking. I'm like, what you mean? I'm gonna have I hit the main artery. So I'm about a week though. So I get out the bed, I scrape out the bed. I said back. I'm like, damn, boy, put me in that wheelchair. I get in there, then hold up, this for real. You know, I've been in the come on, what's going on?
But the part where he broke down exactly what it felt like getting head tapped is the most unsettling thing about the whole story.
Everybody telling what's going on, but I remember everything happening that night. I remember the gym ran out busting back.
Are you ready to level up? At the University of Arizona Global Campus, earn college credit for life and work.
At the same time.
I'm like, damn, I had the gun in my lap, Vlad. I swear to God, I had the gun. I couldn't even grab that. Remember that goddamn shoot somewhere so big? That's not that goddamn gun no more. I was trying to duck my goddamn head. Man, I felt that in the back of my head, but I swear to God, I felt that. I let G go. I said, man, ain't no way I just got shot in the back of the head, bro. Then I said, God, I just wanted to laugh. I said, oh, who the got me? I was laughing like a.
Now look, dealing with strange substances is always a
like right before you die or something crazy happen, you just like just straight laugh and fall out. That's a
scary thing. And at number 8, young Dro was lucky to have a chance to tell his survival story.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't understand what you know, I didn't never say, oh, I'm about to go buy fit.
Yeah.
You know, somebody gave me fake, you know what I'm saying? And I actually had a bunch of them. that one I grabbed out of there, and took it. And next thing you know, I'm unresponsive. Wow. For a long time. And it was out of body. You know what I mean? My family and my friends and stuff all around and seeing me in that state.
If it weren't for T.I.'s son, Damani Harris, finding him on the floor and performing CPR, he might have never woken up.
My son, like Damani, was actually the one that walked in and saw it. He FaceTime. He said, "Hey, what's up with Joe? I'm trying to wake him up. He won't wake up." I'm like, Joe, hey man. And you know what I'm saying? They said if Damani hadn't.
Yeah, Damani was. He did this.
That's God. They talk about a family affair.
And for number 7, FBG Wooski was barely able to survive retaliation in Chicago's biggest gang war. See, in the middle of the battle between STL and O-Block, a rapper by the name of Dusky the Man lost his life in response to a disrespectful song Wooski had just released. And Dusky's funeral was the perfect place to try and catch even more bodies. So a few O-Block members suited up and slid through the church they were at, letting off a total of 50 shots.
And for a local musician known as Dusky,
getting hit in the head. Miraculously, he managed to pull through. And it's something he's rarely talked about during interviews. But the few times he's done it, it has been pretty disturbing.
You was involved in a shooting. You survived. God is good. But that shooting kind of went viral all around the internet. Do you mind if I ask you, were you like inside? Was you like inside of the funeral home, sitting outside, or was you outside chilling? It just happened without getting too policey.
Yeah, really, that's all I remember, being inside.
Just got real crazy at the moment. And I understand it's hard to talk about things like this, but this is, the camera.
It's crazy. A lot of these gang members and rappers they gotta wear skis all over the place so they don't get caught up or nothing. It's wild. Can't live your life.
A lot of the fans don't get a chance to come to the hood, and that's the closest they ever gonna get that to this character.
Coming up at number 6 is Julio Fulio, who had a crazy survival story and an even crazier final interview. On October 2023, Fulio was driving through Jacksonville when he got ambushed by a group of dudes. They fired 10 times into the car and managed to hit him on the foot. He managed to get to the hospital before they could spin back around and posted a few stories taunting them for not finishing the job.
Oh, Kendrick. This fucking stupid.
I never seen no.
And nigga, I know mad I ain't dead, ain't it?
No, man.
You was mad I ain't dead on gay. What you talking about? Yeah.
After a few months, he was already walking again and was able to tell the disturbing story during a few interviews, saying how he thought he wouldn't survive it.
I pull out, I see a car, but I'm like, I ain't not zoom like behind me, stop. I hit the bridge. I'm like, I'm finna let that bitch get in front of me. I ain't finna let them get behind me. So that hop in front of me and we get to the next start sign. That bust a left, hop out, go to blowing that down. Like the car went dry, so that start. I'm like, damn, I'm dead. I jumped behind like I don't know if it's a van or a truck. Hop behind they. I was just laying there for like 10 minutes. I'm like, damn, I'm shot. So I get up. I'm like, I can't walk or nothing. I'm on my foot.
Sadly, on June 2024, he would be ambushed once more while celebrating his 26th birthday. Only this time, the ops would have.
If I'm ever a rapper, I ain't gonna drop my low. And a good chance I ain't celebrating, but if I celebrate anything, I'm gonna fly all my family to like a different country, bro, because I ain't trying to get ran up on. Like, the thing about making ops, you can't even be comfortable. Like, obviously you can't be comfortable in any hood, but like, you can't even like look at your hood at the same. If you did, cause see me, I don't got nobody to worry about. I can look at it. Yeah, it's dangerous a little bit, got a little bit not knocked up, but it's still nostalgic. It's still nice. I still like it, but you got ops, you can't really enjoy it. It's best not to be there, really. So that's why I'm just trying to stay away from all the violence, stop the murder, bro. Just stay away from all that bull. Stop all that. We don't need that.
A much deadlier aim. We're now at the top 5, and you better believe it's the most disturbing survival stories of all time. Like Quando Rondo, who got ambushed at a gas station in LA, where 3 people in a white sedan pulled up next to him and started dumping. He would manage to walk.
Hey, I need to launch a campaign in 2 weeks. Let's see.
To walk out unharmed, but his friend Lil Pop wouldn't be as lucky.
Shots fired, a fight taken to the streets, and this chaotic scene, the ending of a shooting that started in Los Angeles, California. Sheriff's deputies pulling out a man who had been shot in an SUV. Savannah rapper Quando Rondo, a passenger in that car, frantic at the sight.
And he got emotional while talking about the situation with the
Wild because his homeboy got shot. Imagine your best friend.
Jay Vlad, because he held Pob in his arms the moment he let out his final breath.
Well, Pat, he actually died in your arms. And you said
Stop the bottom of the show.
That changed you forever.
And I love my mans. I love Pop.
I'm sorry for your loss.
That's on my ass. Like, little bro, like, what you doing? You tripping? Let's do this.
Do you think that was the most traumatic event you ever went through in your life?
Man, hell yeah. And this why, cause, bro, I used to run around and be like, I ain't never got none of them.
Now let's move on to number 4 with 21 Savage, who survived a similar situation as Quando, but he was extremely close to not being alive. 2013, as he was celebrating his 21st birthday, Savage and his best friend Johnny were ambushed by 2 armed men inside a car during what was supposed to be a routine deal. Savage would end up getting hit a total of 6 times. He was in rough shape, but was able to pull through. Johnny wasn't as lucky though, and died in the spot after getting hit in the head. And he's talked about it being the most that has happened in his life.
What do you think was the most serious thing you ever went through?
Yeah, when I got hit up, when I got shot, that was probably the most crazy. It's been a lot of crazy shit, but getting shot was probably the most like, oh shit situation, you know what I'm saying? Then my best friend died when I got shot, so that's probably the craziest, you know what I'm saying? Shit had on my finger and my collarbone.
So you got hit 4 times.
See,
and even though he made it, you can tell how this deeply scarred him.
It's like it's a third person feeling. Like it ain't like it's like you see it happening. It's like when you getting shot, it ain't like you feel it. It's more like you watching it happen to you. You get what I'm saying? It's like my soul came out watching myself get hit. You get what I'm saying? It's like you don't feel it neither. You don't feel it until after. Like after everything happened, whatever situation you're in, after you get shot, that's when you feel it, but you don't feel it when it penetrates. You feel me?
Now for number 3, we have Tyree Coleon, a Baltimore rapper who recorded himself in a situation that was seconds away from ending his life. The incident happened after Coleon got into a heated argument with a man by the name of Martin Coleman. When Coleman caught him in the neck, he immediately went live since he needed his loved ones to see exactly what happened to him in case he didn't pull through.
Put pressure on it. Put pressure on it. Put pressure on it. Yo, if I die, it's all good.
No, it's not
Keep
good.
pushing them zones. Losing too much blood.
A month later, he went on to talk about it on the radio and went over in detail just how close he was to not making it.
Going to pick up, a loved one, put her in the car, go get on my side. This is raw now. Get on my side, I hear the footsteps. Turn around, boom, the knife is in my throat. Comes out, I see the blood. I'm like, what in the world? I see a mask, I see a hoodie.
I want to believe you said that exact phrase. What in the world?
I really did. What in the world just happened? Am I going to die?
Is there pain?
Well, this is something.
Right now?
No, when it happened,
when
that
it happened,
immediate
it was
moment.
shock. It was like,
So not even any pain.
Not pain at all. It was just like shock, like, wow. And then I seen the mask and the hood, and I'm saying to myself, okay, I'm a street guy. Usually people finish. Is he going to finish? A lot of people don't know I got hit twice. Yes, he tried to finish.
Whoa, there's another one. That's another stab wound.
Yes.
Now coming up in number 2 is Tekashi 6ix9ine with one of the craziest stories you could hear. See, back in 2018, he was driving around with his brother when some rival members from his own gang ambushed him and tossed him in the back of
They should have finished him, honestly.
a stolen car before taking off.
Get out. Get out. Get out. Get in the car. Get in the car. Get in the car. Get in the car. No, stop. Wait. Chill. Where your man at? Give me your money. Where your money at? Get in the car. Get in the car. All right, get in the car. We're gonna shoot you.
Hello. Necesito que llame a la policía. Acaban de secuestrar a mi hermano. Por favor.
The kidnappers took him back to his place, where they severely beat him up and robbed him of almost $750,000 in jewelry and cash before he managed to break free and escape. Years later, in an interview with DJ Vlad, Tekashi gave more details about the situation and how his own baby mama set him up by keeping in contact with the ops.
At trial, nobody knows. At trial, came out that Sarah texted Chanel my
Way out of your league. You can't trust it, bro.
my address. Nobody knew where I lived at. Yeah, that's what I want to say.
On purpose?
Too low.
Base 44 super agents. The next thing you can't live without. Clearing up your email, scheduling meetings, and delivering a brief.
A lot lower than yours.
It came out of trial when they went through his phone. You know how the feds going through people's phone? My baby mom was the one who texted the ops my address. Oh.
Pistol whipped.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Did they
it's
take
just,
you?
like, it's not, but I'm the bad guy.
Right.
And now, we've reached number 1, a survival story so horrific that living through it was only the beginning. Young and Ace not only had to go through hell, but he also watched his own people lose their lives in his face. This all happened as Ace was out celebrating one of his brother's birthday. In the middle of the party, him and his little brother Trayvon, along with 2 of their friends, had gone out to go shopping and get dinner. Ace was also planning to go visit his girlfriend Chloe once they got done having fun. But as they stopped at a red light, a silver car pulled up alongside them, opening fire before speeding off. Ace got hit 8 times as he tried to shield his brother, but he was the only one who survived.
You're in the...
My brothers.
I
don't know. We was coming from Wasabi. It was my little brother 23rd birthday. And we was just hanging. You know what I'm saying? We don't on too much though. We was just chilling though. You know what I'm saying? We really out of our body though. You know what I'm saying? But
I mean, we pulled up to the light.
we really hanging. Like I said, we were hanging out though. We weren't, you know what I'm saying? We was just hanging out though. We had our guard down. That's what it was. But I mean, we pulled up to the light though. I'm going ahead. Started going crazy. My little brother Quan, he only got shot 3 times though, but he got shot in his head. And then 23 got shot. I don't know.
My young brother Quan got shot in the head 3 times. But yeah, I think he's still alive. He might. I ain't talked to him how many. He might be still alive. He was in the crackhead before he got shot. They were. Yeah. He wild with his leg. Yeah.
How many times? I think he got shot like 5. I don't know. The other one got shot like 12 times, I think.
Was it like an automatic weapon? Just
I don't know what they had. I wasn't even listening to them, to be honest with you. I was trying to shake life.
But the nightmare was just getting started for Ace, who tried protecting Trayvon even when he thought it was the end for him.
But one call. Keep in mind, I ain't even look at my little brother. Still to the day, I ain't look at my little brother. He laying down on 4 lap. They came, they grabbed 23 first. They left. Another one came, they came and got me. Me and 23 outside the car. I'm laying down. Wow. Me and 23 on the ground and shit. This before they came and got him. I'm laying down, but I'm calling out for him. I'm reaching for him. I'm like 23. But he not answering back to me. I'm like 23. I'm reaching out to him though. RJ, Roy, I'm calling him about everything. You feel me? He ain't never answer. So I just close my eyes and say, I'm finna faint. I say, I'm about to die.
Despite having healed of his wounds, he still suffers daily from losing those who were close to him.
Fans, they gonna relate the pain more because it really happened. You know what I'm saying? So they know I got shot 8 times for real. Like I cry every day. I cry every night before I go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? I was on just for me to cope. Like that's how I cope through things.
Like sometimes he be in the room. He just want to be in the room by himself sometimes. I think he be in there crying because he be thinking about, crying.
Man, bro. Even the folks in his house know, bro. crying every night. I don't know about crying every night, but I try not to cry at all. But when I do, it's something right. I don't know. I try not to cry at all.
23 and 4. What do you think about them?
My mama lost the same amount of people I lost.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna watch no more videos. But hold on. Yeah, I do want to watch that the Kendrick Lamar thing. I do want to watch a few. So tomorrow we gonna watch the Kendrick Lamar stuff. Tomorrow Thursday. Actually, no. Tomorrow we gonna be playing Blox Fruit, and then I don't know whatever after that. But tomorrow we gonna be playing Blox. And I don't know. I do want to let the live stream get to 1 hour, so I don't know. I'm just gonna record my screen real quick. Entire screen. Got it. Alright, bro. So we still streaming. King Von, yeah, I buy it. Oh yeah, we still supposed to be doing the bite. You know what? Hold on. Let's see if we can do Dennis. Chat. There. Let's see. Yo. You know what it is? Let me see if I can do Duke Dennis. Dookie Dennis. Duke Dennis. Hey. Phantom. Look at this energy. Chat hype already. Ready to get to answering some questions, guys. Oh, we finna be answering some questions? Bad, what? We can answer any question you want to play. I'm on TV Phantom. First one. How long you been dealing with Dukes Chaso? Dukes Chaso. How long you been dealing with Dukes? What? Why are you mean? Yeah. Hold on. Hide that real quick. Oh, what you mean? Yep. You know what I mean. His dramatic is. So I'm gonna write to that long, bro. To that long. See, everyone feels that way. Next question. Favorite Duke moment? When chat be roasting you. Hold on. Chat. I can't spell chat, bro. Why are you? When chat be roasting you. Hold on. Criteria? Like a material? Yeah, where the chat? Well, okay. Phantom. Oh, that's all. Oh, they already picking size. Typical. Typical nigga. Alright, but seriously, give us a highlight reel. Nigga, fuck you. I'm already at an hour-long live. On Gallery Bambalasi. You see, hold on. You see something? Yo, why can't repeat me? Yo, what's good, y'all? Yo, okay, wait, huh? Yo. Dang. Bruh. Yo, wait, why is it so delayed? Hold on. Why? What happened? Okay, bro. What? Your Wi-Fi is, bruh. Okay, bro. I don't know, bro. Bro, I don't. Bro, why is it so laggy? Bruh. Dang. It shouldn't be this way. Bruh. Did I? What did I do? What did I end up doing? Mine. Alright, bro. We need to stop being hoodlums. We need to stop being hoodlums here. Alright, analytics. Let's see what analytics are, bro. Whoa. What is this? Popular. What is this? Alright, 6 views. We need to run that up. What you mean 6 views? What you mean 6 views? We need to run that up. You're talking about 6 views. I don't know what 6 views mean, bro. I don't think I understand the meaning of 6 views, bro. Bro, thank you for the support. Make sure to like up. Make sure to 3 people. Dang. Alright, bro. What? Bruh. Why is my computer so slow, bro? Dang. Does it work? Baby, wanna work. Or just work. Wanna work. What did it do? Alright, we gonna watch something about O-Block. One more thing. We need to watch something about O-Block. What's good? That's tough. That's tough. That's super cool. Yeah. Oh, level play. Can I get a mod? Yes. Add as my So, alright, you can get my first. I got you. Gang violence. I'm I'm gonna check up on the moderator. Like, yeah, I remember. Yeah, I don't be forgetting. Bruh, you be stealing from famous people. What you talking about? The main thing is you be stealing from rich people. Now you be stealing from rich people while you come out stealing. You the main thing. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I think it was or if you comment enough times, you get in. Yep, that's right. If you comment enough, you get in. Be honest. D right. Boom. That's you look like a sex offender. But it's funny. All these gangsters, all these hard rappers used to be in kindergarten cheesing just like all of us. Unless you had a disability where your muscles on your face didn't work so you can't smile. But like the rest of us, we was choosing in first grade. Look like the same thing. Thank you, bro. Thank you. That is a child. Yo. That is a biggest child, bro. That's worse than that's worse than a child. That is a whole child. Bro. You're like, y'all, I got an idea. Hold on. Let me see something. Y'all, Word document. I have an idea. It just popped in my head. Tomorrow, instead of doing block foods, we're gonna be playing Infinite Craft. About it. Infinite Craft is dope. I forgot it existed, but it's cool. And I feel like it'd be a pretty cool thing to play on this channel for Infinite Craft would be dope, bro. I swear. I swear. We need to play more Infinite. It may not. Any. Video back. Good for you, and oh, it's a band though. It's a band. Yeah. I mean, same thing with Atlanta. Nobody want to have kids in Atlanta. Because, I mean, like, I don't know. Like, you guys, adults and kids, majority of people in Atlanta aren't born here. Like, they're born in Alabama, Virginia, Michigan. They born, like, states. They ain't too far. All other countries, most people. Like, I say only 10 to 25% of people in Atlanta are actually born in Atlanta. 30% in Georgia, and the rest is completely somewhere else. Oh, yeah. Really, huh? Y'all are white people in safe cities trying to act like this. You realize that not just white people, black people makes everybody, but there are children in safe cities that listen to like a few songs and try to act tough and hard, but like, no, it's insane how people want to do this, but yeah, they want. That's why. That's why anybody that's living in the hood, stay inside your house. Try your best to get carpool or something, but stay inside your house. Please, for the love of God, be walking. Take the safest routes. Subways ain't safe. Nowhere is safe. Sometimes your house ain't safe. Sometimes your bus. Sometimes your car. But the safest place you really can go is your house. Stay inside your house. So, like, you don't even gotta be a part of no gang to die. And he about the age. Oh, you could reconnect the live? Bet. If you accidentally turn off your live, you can reconnect it. Hold on. That is overly tough. Go back some more. Oh, and then they saw. Why they get the little kid a glove? They say we bad. It's like if you would have brought him up in a better household and brought him up in a better area and not give him no access to guns or gang violence, he would have lived a way longer. I mean, you just hit your head. Go ahead. Thank for it. We've been streaming for like, yeah. Y'all have a blessed night. I enjoy streaming with y'all. This was a good stream. I had like 10, 11 views. 1 hour and 30 minutes almost. I'll have a blessed night. Thank you for helping me grow as a streamer.